is on a hunt for the hated servants of the Blood God. Unfortunately, he encounters an Alfrostun, and suddenly the Hammers of Sigmar must fight to survive.
Welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. This is Philip and I'm here with Francis, and we're going to play Warhammer Age of Sigmar for you. This time it's going to be match play, 2000 points, and it's Beastclaw Raiders against STORMCAST, Eternal's Hammers of Sigmar. So we are playing the better part of Valor battle plan, and the thing with this is that we have 6 objectives, and you just can regularly control them, but you can choose to destroy them at the end of your turn if you control one. So if the thing is that if you, for example, destroy it in the same turn you've just taken control of it, you will just get 1 victory point. But if you had it the turn before already and destroy it then in the next turn, you will get 2 victory points for it. And if you do that for in the 3rd turn you control it, you will actually have 4 victory points. And if you control one objective the whole game, then you will get 8 victory points for that. So we both haven't played this battle plan yet, so we're really curious how this will work out. I'm playing with Francis, and there's a little history to this. So with my Beastclaw Raiders I've been massacring his Stormcast Eternals already, so this is something more like a rematch, and for him it's a little bit of a grudge match. So we'll see if he will be able to win against my Beastclaw Raiders this time. I hope we will have a fun game, that's most important as always. And by the way, maybe you've noted we have a new table here. We made this ourselves. Tell us how you like it. I think we did an okay job on this, and it's definitely something else. So let's look at the armies first. Okay, these are my 1940 points of Beastclaw Raiders. My general is this Huskard on Thundertusk here. He is the Everminter's Master. And we've got a Frostlord here with the Pelt of Charngar. We've got Stonehorn Beast Riders. The guy up here has the Vulture. Then we've got 2 units of Mournfang Pack. We've got the big one here, 4 riders, and we've got this one, just 2 riders. Got 2 cats here, Frost Sabers. 1 unit of Yetis, and as allies a Butcher with the Cauldron here, and the Chronomatic Cogs. Yeah, that's it. And I will be having 1 extra command point here. I forgot to say, my Frostlord has the Ethereal Amulet. Okay, and these are exactly 2000 points of Hammers of Sigmar. They will be also played as Hammers of Sigmar with the artifact and the traits. So we've got a general back here, Lord Celestant on Stardrake. He's got a Celestine Hammer, the artifact is the God Forged Blade, and the mount trait is Keen Clawed. And then we've got a Lord Arcanum here on a Griff Charger with the Lightning Blast as a spell. And we've got a Knight Incanter here in the middle, and here is Gavriel Sureheart. So then we've got 10, it's 1 unit of 10 Retributors, it's 1 unit of 10 Judicators back there, and we've got here 5 Liberators, and we've got another 5 Liberators here. So as you can see, the armies have already deployed. I'm going to give you a quick run through the battlefield. So here, where this objective is, we've got the 2 Thunder Tusks here, we've got this mystical wood here, we've got 4 Mournfang here screening a little bit, we've got the Frostlord here, the General on Thunder Tusk sitting on 1 objective, the Yetis here, Stonehorn Beast Riders. Here there is an Arcane statue here, and there is this butcher camping near the arcane, and then we've got the next objective here, and we've got another Mournfang here. This is always sinister, and we've got a sinister forest here, an inspiring forest here, and a damned dragon fate dice. Then we've got a deadly forest here. There on the objective are sitting 5 liberators. There is an arcane statue here. Here we have the Star Drake at this objective and the Lord Arcanum. That realm gate is out of use and it is damned. Over there are 10 Judicators. On that objective we've got the Knight Incantor and 5 Liberators. And yeah, that's it for this battlefield. Okay, that's my hero phase. Now first I'm going to roll for my triumph. Maybe I will use it, but who knows. Okay, 3, that means reroll wounds. So let's see if I will once in my life use the triumph. So now I'm going to roll for the Everwinter's Blessing. That's a 5, I don't want that. Because I'm the Everwinter's Master, I'm going to reroll for another 5, so I guess that was wasted. So now we're going to go for my butcher here. First of all, I'm going to eat from the pot. Let's see what happens. Okay, I get a 4. 4 means the spine marrow. The butcher sucks out the marrow from a glory spinal column, empowering his allies. Select an ogre unit within 14 inches until your next hero phase. You can add 1 to all hit rolls made by that unit in the combat phase. That's very good. So I guess I'm going to put that onto my Frostlord here. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast the Chronomantic Cogs, hopefully. With a double one, so luckily for Francis they don't go off. So there is a chance for his dragon sucker here to survive. Okay, so then I will try and use the Blizzard Speaker here, and I'm going to try and put that on the Stonehorn here on a 4-up. I get it. Okay, so I guess that's it for my hero phase. Okay, I'm done with my moon phase. Yes, so here he is just there. I put the wall down so that we know where he exactly is standing. They stayed here. They have moved like this to screen the Thunder Tusk. Thunder Tusk moved here in range to shoot this dirty snowball. They went into the inspiring forest. They ran up here. He ran up here. I used the command point to get him to 18 inches so that I can charge with him. And these stayed where they were. Okay, so now we're going into shooting phase. And there's not so much to do, but there's one important thing to do, and that is send the dirty snowball at the Star Drake. I would not send it at the Star Drake if something else were in range, but it's the only thing in range. So this goes off at a 2. I roll a 3, so it's 6 mortal wounds on this guy here. So there's a feel no pain for the Lord Celestant. It's 6s, I think. It's 2. Okay, so I just get 4 mortal wounds. Okay, and the rest of the shooting is done. So the 2 vultures put 2 mortal wounds on the Lord Arcanum there. So now we're going into charges, and this is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to charge with the Stonehorn here, with the Frostlord. With a d6. I should be in, but I'll check. Yes, and I made it in. And now it's d6 mortal wounds directly on that Drake for 1. After save, and he saves it. So, close combat phase, I'm going to swing with my Frostlord. So the Frostlord swings first for attacks on 2s now because of the Butcher. It's 1-1. And then wounds on 3s. That's 2. Oh, that's 2 saves -1. Is that the save?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is 3 damage. Got an after save there, right?
Ah, yes, thanks. 6s.
Okay, so it's 2 damage just. So now the punches and kicks, 2s. I should have put the reroll ones on him. 3s. Nothing. Okay, so the Stormhorn's horns is 6 attacks.
Too much.
3s. And 3s. 3 hits -2.
5.
Okay, that's 3 damage.
I can reroll the 1 because of
Okay.
the shield.
Still 3 damage.
If you no pain.
6s.
3 damage.
3 damage. And then we've got the Crushing Hooves. D6 attacks for 3. Hitting on 2s now. Yes. And wounding on 2s. Come on. Okay.
Rent.
The 1 -1. D3 damage. For 3 damage.
3 damage.
How many left? How many left?
Just 4.
Okay, didn't kill him off, but still pretty good. Okay, and before you all get upset in the comments, yes, I could have rerolled once because I charged, and because we have it on camera, I will do it now for this fight. So there was 1 to wound roll for the Frost Spear I could have rerolled, so hitting on a wounding on a 3. Which is a 1 again, so that was nothing. So now 1 for the punches on kicks, 3s, 3 to wound, that's a 1 again, are you kidding me? And Stonehorn's horns was also 1 on a 3. Okay, that's a wound. Okay, that's another -2.
On 5. Yes.
Which he saved. And there were 2 for the Crushing Hooves. That would wound on a 2. So they both wound, that's -1. Okay. Oh.
Oh, come
Okay,
on.
that's D3 damage here each. So for 3 damage.
Feel no pain?
No,
3
feel no
damage.
pain.
He's nearly dead.
So the 1 wound left, right?
Yes.
Okay, now the Star Drake is going to swing back. So
The big claws. Yes.
3 hits.
And wounding on 3s.
1, okay.
-1.
Yeah, I've got the amulet, so 3+. That's a save. Okay.
Celestian Hammer. 3s.
2.
Wounding on 2. Yes. -1.
Okay, still a 3 up. No. How much damage?
D3.
Okay, that's 3 damage, so that's 2 damage. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Not bad. Okay, and that's the end of the turn, and I decide to destroy this for 1 victory point, because if Francis decides to bring his Retributors down here and take this in the turn, then I won't be able to get it back, and that will be just another objective he will be sitting on, and he's already sitting on that, and still on that, and on that. and I have only so many units. So I'm destroying it for 1 victory point. Okay, so hero phase and movement phase done for the Stormcast Eternals. Yeah, what has happened? The Star Drake got healed back up to 5 wounds left, and as you can see, both of them moved over there. The Retributors with Gavriel came down and are probably going to charge my Frostlord. And otherwise, these Adjudicators moved a little bit to get an angle on my on my Thunder Tusk here, but maybe just 3 can shoot or so, we'll see. And yes, that's, I think, more or less it. Oh, we've got 1 mortal wound on the Stonehorn from this Knight Incanter up here from an Arcane Bolt. Okay, so now we're going into shooting. Okay, shooting phase done. Maybe we should have shown it to you, I don't know, because Franz just managed to roll really a lot of these here, which are 1s, so he doesn't believe in his new Sigmar dice anymore somehow. So the only thing that really happened from the comment from the Star Drake was 3 mortal wounds on the Butcher, but everything else has missed. And now we're going into charges. And who's going to charge? I guess the Retributors, right? Okay, you want to do it right now?
I will activate with 1 command point his ability to add 3 on the charges.
Okay, 3+ for the charges of the Retributors.
We go.
That's a 7. Of course, 7 inches is not good enough to charge anything because they're 9 inches away. It probably doesn't make sense to let Gavriel charge alone. Yeah, the 1 command point was spent already, so I'm afraid this first turn for the Hammers of Sigmar didn't go so well. Do you want to burn any objectives? Probably not, right?
No.
No, probably not. I wouldn't do that. Okay. Yes, well, that's it then. Now we're going into the roll-off. Let's see who gets possibly a double turn. That's you. You get a double turn. You don't even really deserve it. Yes, you deserve it. Okay, so now turn 2 for Stormcast Eternals. Hero phase done for the Hammers of Sigmar. Something that happened was actually we get some healing off here, so the Star Drake is back to 8 wounds, which is really annoying me. And yeah, that's basically it. Now we're going into movement. Okay, the movement phase was done. Judicators moved over here. Little Arcanum went there so that he can keep healing the Star Drake. The Star Drake moved there, so he will be charging the Frostlord and he will try to take him out. The Retributors will probably try to charge again and will try to deal with this Thornhorn here. And yeah, they didn't move, so that's more or less it. They came a bit closer. Okay, so now we're going into shooting, and first of all, let's see the Star Drake Comet. I want to do it right now. So 3 comets here. Okay, on him.
This one and this one.
Okay, so
4+. Nope. 4+. Nope.
Nope. Lucky me. Okay, the Judicators made 10 wounds on my Thunder Tusk, which I'm going to try and save now, which will be very hard. Let's see, we need 5s here, unfortunately. That's not looking good. That's not a single one. That's not a single one. No, there's one. There's one. Okay, so 9 wounds on my Thunder Tusk. That's horrible. That's disastrous. And into charges, so let's see what the Retributors can do first. +3? Yes, 10 inches, so they are wherever they want to be. And this is how it looks like, tying up also the Yetis here. And Gavriel made his charge too, and the Star Drake charged in as well. So, now you will have to pick who goes first in close combat. Who will it be? Okay, and they fought, and they put 2 mortal wounds and 2 more, that is 4 more wounds on him and 1 mortal wound in him. The stone skeleton helped quite a bit. So now I will activate, and now I will fight with my Frostlord here. I will put the crushing hooves and the punches and kicks into Gavriel and the rest into the Star Drake. So here 4 attacks. He is still hitting on 2s because of the Butcher is +1 to hit because it's until the next hero phase. So 2s here. This is the Frost Spear now. 3s. So I can't reroll, this is really bad. So that's 1. 4 up safe.
Yes.
Makes it. Okay. So now the Stormhorns horns. Oh, this must be good now. 3s. Okay. And 3s. Okay, that's 4 -2.
Roll.
Roll the ones.
Nope.
Okay, that's 6 damage.
Okay. Saved 1. 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage on him. And now the punches and kicks on Gavriel. So 2s. Yes. 3s. Okay, that's 2 without rend.
3+. Oh, 3 money.
Okay, 1 damage. And now d6 attacks from the hooves. 5 from the hooves. Okay, this must be good now. 2s. I reroll this. Okay. 3 and wounding on 2s. That's 3 -1.
Cross. We roll the ones of this shield.
Okay. Come on.
Ah!
Very bad luck, d3 damage. So that's 3, 5, 6 damage on Gavriel, so Gavriel goes home. Okay, the Star Drake will swing. He just got
A hammer.
3 additional attacks. So first with a hammer.
Hitting on 3s.
That's good.
Wounding on 2. Yes.
That's all 4.
-1.
Okay, I need 3s here, come on. I make them all. Lucky one, okay.
Claws. 4s. Wounding on 3s.
2. 3s again. I fail 1.
D3. 1.
Or 1,
Of
okay.
course.
Okay, so another damage on him. So very resilient, my Stormhorn today. But so is the Star Drake. And in the rest of the combat phase, I killed 4 Retributors, both with the Yetis and the Stormhorn Beast Raiders. I actually used my Triumph this time to reroll all wound rolls because they wouldn't get any other bonuses, so I thought it was useful. And yes, so that's it for the combat phase. So I think we're going into Battle Shock now. And unfortunately, there is an inspiring forest, so you get +1 here.
Members of Sigmar have a priority of 8.
8, so 9. 5 plus 4 is 9, so they are fine. you were also clever to take them from here, because this is sinister. This would have given you -1, and then one other guy would have ran. Oh yeah, the wounded guy. He's wounded, by the way.
Yes.
And yes, so are you going to burn anything or just keep it? I guess you're just going to keep the victory points, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for this turn. Now finally we're going into Beastclaw Raiders turn 2. So hero phase, I've already rolled the Everwinter's Master, and I've got the rerolls for the saves for all. And first of all, my butcher is going to eat from his cauldron. That's the one, that's bad. Now he just suffers D3 mortal wounds. Of course for 3, so now he's down to 2. Okay, and now he will try and cast the cogs. They go off on a 7. You want to try to unbind?
With her?
Okay. An 8? No, you don't unbind. So we have the cogs here. Okay, we've got the cogs here. And this time I'm going to manipulate the cogs in such a way that I can cast an additional spell, because at this point I don't think I want more movement on the board. And I'm trying to cast the Maw at these retributors here. It goes off on a 7. I fail that. Okay, so that's it for that. I will try to heal my Frost Lord with my Thunder Tusk, which I succeed for D3 wounds for 2, so that's good. Okay, so he healed him for 2 wounds. And I think that's my hero phase, and now I'm going into movement. So I'm done with my movement. I have pulled back the Stonehorn here, because I don't have a triumph anymore, obviously, and they will just kill him in close combat, but they are still tied up, and if I'm lucky, I'll get them into close combat here. So that's the plan so far. I should have not manipulated the cogs in a way to get another spell. I thought the Voracious Maw would really help, but I didn't get it off. These obviously moved a bit closer here, and all of this has moved here. I will try to kill the Star Drake this turn, first with shooting. I know he can heal him back up to 1 wound when he dies, so yeah. Oh, and they have also moved closer here to get to that objective in the long run. So that's it for movement. Let's go for shooting. And I'm done with shooting. So he put his Frostwreath Eyes on him. I did just 1 mortal wound with the D3, and he saved it with a 6. And then 1 Blood Vulture put 1 mortal wound on him, so he is down to 2 wounds. And the Judicators suffered 1 wound. So now we're going into charges. So very important now, the Morn Fang here will charge. That's an 8. Okay, so I kinda messed up this. I would need something like a 10. 8 is not enough. I will not burn a command point now and try again. Though I have 2 command points. You know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. Maybe I roll well. If I do this, this would be game changing, so I will try it. No, that's a 7. Okay, I have down to 1 command point, so that's fine. So that's the end of the combat phase. So, Retributors. 2 Retributors died. Franz has already taken them away. 1 Yeti died, and 2 more mortal wounds on the next Yeti. And some wounds were put on the Frost Lord. He has lost 4 in total, and the Star Drake is still alive, down to 1, and that's due only to the Lord Arcanum, who has healed a wound back when he died, and I didn't manage to kill him off, unfortunately. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. And now we are going to roll off for next term, and I really need this now, but we both need it. Yeah, I'm getting a double turn now. The Everwinter is with me. Okay, turn 3 for Beastclaw Raiders. So Everwinter's Blessing. 3, that would be an immediate move of 3. Do I want that? It is not bad. I will try and go for that. The Butcher is going to manipulate the cogs, and I will give +2 movement to everybody on this board, even the Stormcast. After that, he's going to try and cast the Maw on these Retributors, maybe this time. Yes, with the 9. One try and unbind it with the Knight Incanter over there.
We use her scroll.
Oh.
You can automatically bend it.
Okay, it's automatically dispelled, unbound. Okay, well, good. Then he's going to eat from his pot. 3, no, he doesn't die. 3 is the Spine Marrow again. That's awesome, because now I give a unit +1 to hit, and I'm going to put it on these Mournfang here. That's great. Okay, and the Thunder Tusk is going to try and use Blizzard Speaker, and he's going to try and heal himself on a 4-up. I don't get it. Okay. And that's it for my hero phase. And I'm done with the movement phase. So, the Thunder Tusk went over here. So I will try to get into close combat. The cats also went here. The Mournfang rode here to get into that hated Judicators. I went here with the Stormhorn. These went here. And I went a little bit back with the Butcher. So that's it for my movement. Let's go into shooting. So we're still in the shooting phase. The second Blood Vulture put him to come down. And yes, so now the Frost Wreathed Eyes from this one is going to go onto these Liberators there. 2 up. No, 1. And so we've got a pistol, Ironlock pistol, Ironweld pistol here into the Judicators on a 4. Okay, that's nothing. Then the Ironlock pistol here on the Liberators. Nope. And then we've got this Harpoon Launcher up here. This goes into the Retributors because I'm not taking any chances. 4. It hits. It wounds on a 3. It doesn't wound. Okay. So far, so much for shooting. That was my shooting phase. Let's go into charges. First of all, I'm going to charge with these Mournfang here. So that's +2, 8. So they are in. They are in, and we already did the rest of the charges, and this wasn't good for Francis. So the Frost Lord made 5 mortal wounds after the charge on the poor Lord Arcanum, and he already had 2, so 7 wounds down. He's dead. The Thunder Tusk here made his charge. The cats didn't make it. The Stonehorn also put 5 mortal wounds on the Retributors here, and well, they didn't put any mortal wounds, but they also made their charge. So far, this is looking pretty good for the Beastclaw Raiders here. Not so much for the Stormcast. And we did the whole combat phase. So they didn't do nothing, not a single wound in their combat phase. The Yetis, though, they actually managed to kill off another one, but also a Yeti had to die. These Liberators were real heroes. They put 7 wounds on these Mournfang Riders here. So really good. I thought I'm going to have this, but I didn't. This went rather my way, so they killed... Actually, they killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we already did the Battle Shock and 2 more Runaway. So there's 1 more left here. I will be controlling this, but I won't burn it right away because it's very unlikely for Francis to take this back. And here the Liberators killed off my general on Thunder Tusk. Some satisfaction for him. I don't know, I thought I'm going to do something useful with him, but he just totally failed his rolls and they did very well, and then he failed his saves. So I couldn't take this. I had also hoped for the support from the cats. And yeah, that's it. I have to take Battle Shock. Oh, the Retributors also have to take Battle Shock, but I think they're fine anyway. And I have to take for the Yetis. Let's see what I roll. 4, 5. I think they're still fine. For this banner here, 2 Judicators ran away, so I can roll 2 dice now, and for if there's a 6, another Judicator runs away. Okay, so give me 6 here. No. I wanted to try it. Hero phase, moon phase, and shooting phase done. Not so it was fast, so the Liberators here went up here to face the Saber Tusks. Then this Prime shot, so this is the 3rd Prime killing something. So this Prime shot, he got off 6 additional shots and just took this one out. And she moved there and failed to cast the spell. And that's it for shooting. Now maybe these will charge. Do you want to make the charge right now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, they are in. 8. Now they got +2 because of the cogs. So you've got 10. Oh, I guess they will be surrounded. So they end up. This is a little bit out of cohesion here, but it's okay. We know how it's meant. And now this Knight Encounter here is going to charge because why not? With an 11. Okay, where do you want to go? Oh, so tying up the Mournfang too. Okay, and that's it. So you pick your first unit to fight.
I will pick my Knight Encounter.
Okay, let's see what she can do. She has these soul flasks, or I'm not sure how they are called, but okay. Throw the bottle, and I think there will be mortal wounds now, but to herself.
It's automatic 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds? Okay.
Each unit gets
within 3 inches get 3 mortal wounds.
She also.
Okay, so she gets 3, they get 3, and they get 2 because Stone Skeleton. Okay, and now the little mage bitch, sorry, she's going to hit into the Stormhorn, so give it to me. That's, I guess, 3 hits.
3 to wound.
Oh, you can.
2 minus 1.
2 minus 1? 5. I
3.
fail. Okay. Oh, that's 5. That means 3 wounds, and he is down to 9. So no, she slays the Stormhorn. Okay, the Frost Sabers didn't do anything. Now we're going over here and see if these Liberators can slay another Ogre. Okay.
Warhammer.
Okay, they're hitting on 3s. Because
wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds, no rend, so 4 up saves here. And make 2 of them, 1 wound, okay.
Warhammer.
Okay, this time it's just not so heroic this time.
And minus
okay, -1, 5 up save. I don't make it, so 2 more damage, that's 3 damage. He's already got 1, so he's down to 2. Okay, and the Frostlord, he was in close combat. I somehow missed that last turn, I must say. So he just piled in and killed the last one. And now you can go to the Retributors here and slay the Yeti.
Starsol Mace.
Okay. 43. Okay, it's gone. And now, I'm going to activate these Mournfang. So now these will kick with their back hooves and maybe also fart a little, and then they will try to kill this Knight Incanter here. So first the Gargant Hackers. So they are still at +1 to hit, so that's all hits. 3 still here. Of course now I fail abysmally in this. That's just 1 wound.
Rent?
-1.
Yes.
Okay. Mournfang. 3s. Very good. And 3s again. That's so great. So it ends up being just 5 -1.
Damage?
1 damage.
She's still alive.
Okay, they slew 1 cat here. This is obvious, and here I managed to just kill 1 Liberator and put another wound on another one. Yes, and that's the end of the turn. And
I will burn something.
you will burn something.
I will burn this.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay. I think 4 victory points each. So at the moment it's 8 to 1 for me. Not for me. So 1 for me and 8 for Francis. So now we're going to roll off here. That's another turn for the Stormcast Eternals. Stormcast Eternals, turn 4. Okay, so they fell back from close combat and ran. They moved closer to the Butcher. I'm afraid the Butcher will get his ass kicked now. And yeah, that's it. So we're going into charges. I guess the Retributors will charge. Let's see that double 1 now. Nope. And they end up like this. So that was the combat phase. My Butcher was killed, and otherwise, oh, they can still attack. Here I killed a Mournfang, but the Liberators didn't do anything. And let's roll for these guys here. They are still +1 because it's to my next hero phase. 3s here, which I didn't need. 3s, okay, that's 3 -1 against her.
She's dead.
Okay, that's 6 damage, she's dead.
She was brave.
Okay, and that's the end of the turn, right? You get this one also. Which is pretty bad for me. Do you need to take Battle Shock here? No. Okay. And Francis decides to burn this at the end of the turn to take away the opportunity for me to get to that objective. That means there's a little bit of a strategy change for me now. It was my mistake not to burn this last turn. I just didn't see it happening. I don't know. Okay, so my turn now. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so here we go. My movement phase done. That was not really a hero phase. So I could have, of course, gone with my Frostlord here, but if I charge him and destroy him, then he can spend a command point, and on a 5+ he can set up the Liberators, another unit of Liberators, anywhere on the battlefield, and that could be here. And I really don't want that, because if I don't hold this, I will lose the game. So I didn't go near there and went closer here. The cat will be annoying these Liberators. Who knows, maybe she can kill one. Yeah. And these will try to charge the Retributors. The iron lock pistol on the Retributors doesn't hit. Okay, let's do the charge, and as I forgot earlier, they charge with 3 dice and I pick the highest one. So let's see. So that's a 10, that's good. They will be in. That's how they end up, and I pick the Star Soul Mace for the possible mortal wounds on 4s. That's 2 mortal wounds on the Star Soul Mace. That means the Star Soul Mace is out. And the cat charges 5. Okay. That's how it looks like on the battlefield. So I'm going to pick the cat first this time. Here. 2 attacks on the Liberators. 4s. Oh, it's 3 attacks actually. Okay. 1 hit. -1. Doesn't matter. And you make the save. Okay, now you can go with your Retributor here. Or with these guys.
The Retributor, the prime.
Okay. 3 hits. Ouch.
4 mortal wounds. -1. 2 damage.
Okay, let's see. First my save. 5 up. I make the 1. But it's still 4 mortal wounds, so that means that it kills this one. And 5, 6, so 1 more wound on that Hornblower here. And now these are going to swing into the Retributor. 4s here. 2, 3s. Okay, 2, -1. And you make them! I'm getting annoyed! Okay, and the Mornfang. 4s. Okay, that's kinda good. 3s. Re-rolling ones. Okay, 2, -1. Please fail both. You fail both. Okay, that's 2 damage. That means he's still alive with 1 wound. I'm going to put the damage here. Okay, where do you want to swing next? These, you pile in. I don't think you can reach like that, but okay, 3 can.
Ground blade.
That's 3 hits. I see my cat.
-1, 2 damage.
Okay, it's gone. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's it. You can swing here if you want. I'm not going to attack you here. I don't want them to come back.
-1, 2 damage each one.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay, and that's the end of my turn, my 4th turn. I'm still having this objective here and that objective, obviously. And I want to try and keep it. And now we're going into turn battle round 5, and we're going to roll off here. Oh, I passed my battle shock here, by the way. So, got a 3, got a 3. Because I would have a double turn now, you get to choose.
I will take it.
Okay. Okay, we quickly did the whole turn of Francis. So, not much happened, nothing decisive for him. They failed their charge. He died. They failed their charges. And that's the end of his turn. In my turn, maybe I can charge them and move the Stonehorn somewhere here, so try to charge them as well, so that I don't go against him. Maybe I also just try not to charge anything, doesn't really matter. However, Francis is scoring 9 victory points at the end of the game. and I'm in total going to either 11 or 13. In any case, I win the game. But it was still, in the end, it was still a tight game. So for some moments I thought the Stormcast are going to turn this around. They didn't, luckily for me. But for us it was really fun. So thanks for the game, Francis.
Yeah, great game.
Yes, great game. And yes, as always, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought about this game. Like and subscribe and tell us what kind of content you would like to see. And that's it for now, and happy wargaming.